Mirren, you talked after Saturday about players and coping with pressure. How can they cope with pressure? How can you help them do that?
We try, because it's our job, I think, always to protect the lads best possible and also to shield him best possible so they can just focus on the game and just purely focusing on the performance. But the pressure is, of course, on simply due to the situation we are in. And I think we found a fantastic way and a fantastic balance to manage with it and to be successful and to perform. And exactly in this moment, we had a huge setback with, and one of the reasons we struggled over the last 4, 5, 6 games, simply because Hardy was not involved. And I think in this moment when we had our structure defensively, we had this attacking threat. We had finally a player high up on pitch who is dangerous in transition and who can actually score goals. And that was the momentum for us. We defended very, very well, but we've been a threat offensively. In our competition, it's impossible only to defend. You have to have moments where you are attacking, where you are creating opportunities up in front. And I think this momentum switched a little bit without Hardy. The good thing is that Hardy is about to return. We lost him now, we missed him now for over 5 games, and this will give us just the goal threat we need offensively. So we can again continue to defend well, but having this danger man up in front. We simply need goals offensively.
Some good news from Saturday is there's been no reaction with Ryan. He's now good to go.
Yeah, we almost had to sacrifice him almost for 45 minutes so he can progress and make himself available for tomorrow. And we have green light also for Hardy, so he's selectable and he is not on 100%, but he will still give us the threat we need.
What do you expect from Portsmouth? They obviously had a very good result on Sunday, didn't they?
I think it was an outstanding performance. I think also they're flying over the last couple of weeks. I know it's one of the most hostile atmospheres in stadiums in England. I think 17, 18,000, it feels like 37, 38,000. And I watched them also not only against Leeds, I think they did outstanding. They deserved also to win, but also the form of the recent weeks is clear for them. But that's a game for us. I think we can surprise, and we want to surprise.
Yes, 2 sets of passionate fans going head-to-head tomorrow as well. Should be a cracking atmosphere, shouldn't it?
I think it's a beautiful, hostile atmosphere, and we have also to deal with that. And I think we tried everything possible to prepare the lads also for this.
When you look at the table and where Argyle are at the moment, I mean, realistically, you need to show pretty much promotion form, don't you, now, to try and get out of the trouble you're in. I mean, is that a realistic goal still?
Yeah, of course it is. But we need to start winning games and we need to start scoring goals. And again, with Hardy back on pitch, because don't forget, we lost Hardy and he was just on fire. I think 4 days later, we lost also Mohamed Tijani, who was out for 4 or 5 months, finally returned, finally scored a goal, finally had the momentum on his side, gone and out. And it's not easy to replace those kind of profiles. And I think we are struggling anyway throughout the season offensively. But Hardy should give us the confidence we need.
Is TJ anywhere close now?
No, not at all. It's a hamstring injury, so I'm not very optimistic that we will see TJ in the next couple of weeks.
Otherwise, injury-wise, how are you looking?
Everybody fit. I think also positive news for us, not only Hardy, also Joe returns back finally to the pitch for 20 minutes, but this will give him another boost for another 20-25 minutes, and especially then also for this game on Wednesday. He's selectable and available, but also then just 3 days later for the home game, and that's also a positive news, because again, it's also the personality we need, and the personality sometimes we miss on the pitch, and Joe is a big influencer with this.
Yeah, and going back to the original point, I mean, that may well help with calming the players down and just getting them exactly how you want to be out there.
Yeah, for sure. And that's exactly what you then have also on the pitch with guys like Hardy, with guys like Joe. We missed also Adam, by the way. That's exactly the guy who gave us also this calmness, this composure, and this massive step backs in terms of personal profiles, because I think Adam, Hardy, Joe, they can all add high quality to our team, and we simply miss them. But Joe returning, Hardy returning, and hopefully then also Adam after his ban, we are still in the game, but we need to start winning games.
Brilliant. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Mira.
Cheers.
Hello, Mirren. Is Ryan under consideration to start tomorrow night, or is that asking too much of him at the moment?
We will see. I think this day was another positive step, so he's not pain-free. He's not on 100%, but we are just in a situation where we are lacking of other solutions. We are simply lacking of players who are capable to have this goal threat a la Hardy. So we will try to push, and he's ready to go all in, yeah.
From your comments about Ryan, you're putting a lot of emphasis on him, and he could be the answer. Is there anything else that you think you can do to help the team to create more chances and score more goals? Obviously, Ryan coming back is a big help, but what else can be done to try and help the team create more, score more goals?
Yeah, but Ryan was also the solution when he was available for us. And we adapted even the position for him and the tactical approach so we can take advantage out of his profile. And just losing a guy who was on fire, who just scored 5 goals, knowing that there is not really another type of profile with this goal threat, that's a massive impact on the team. There is no doubt. And with Hardy back on pitch, it will give us just a little bit. We're just a little bit more competitive. And if you see the purely offensively output, we are very much struggling throughout the season with almost every single player. And then it's hard, of course, to create goal-scoring opportunities and in the end to score goals. Because if you want to win a game, you need goals.
Up until the Hull game and on Saturday, I think everyone could see there was progress, the structure, the organisation. I think we could all see that. Hull, no shots on target. Saturday, 3-0 home defeat. Can you put your finger on why those last 2 games in particular have turned out the way they have?
Because I think the momentum is very important. I think we could not start the game better than we did against Sheffield the first 10-12 minutes. And that's exactly the time for us to score that goal, because this goal will give us the momentum, this goal will give us the confidence, like it was against Millwall, like it was against West Brom, like against Sunderland, like against Liverpool. Suddenly we are just there. And confidence is a massive game changer in our game, and a game impactor and game influencer, and we simply could not. And then with the first negative experience with the own goal, suddenly things are getting against us, getting more difficult, getting on the right direction, and suddenly Sheffield is on top of us. That's why, and it's simply impossible to defend all the time, because there's so much individual and collective quality in our competition. Any team can score at least 1 or 2 goals. And I think at our time back 2-3 weeks ago, when we had this offensive threat, we defended well, but we've been able to create something and also to finalize something. And right now we have just to defend. And it's very, very difficult for us because the quality is just there. So I think with Hardy returning, still having some options up in front, it gives us just a little bit more. Yeah, we are just a little bit more competitive. And if we are competitive, we are okay.
I've obviously reported on the club for a long time. It's rare to see as many fans leave before the end of the game as they did on Saturday. They didn't enjoy what they saw. Of course they didn't. Their team was losing. They didn't enjoy the way their team played. What would you say to those fans who left early and that didn't enjoy the performance and the style of play?
I think just 1 week ago, 8,000 enjoyed everything we delivered. Thousands of Argyle fans enjoyed watching this on the TV. Just 2-3 weeks ago, they enjoyed everything. That's football. Momentum can change on the pitch, momentum can change off the pitch. And right now, from enjoying being top, we are there, and Argyle is nice, Argyle is sexy, to, we don't create anything. And that's why it's always important to shield and to protect. I'm never losing my balance when we are here. And I cannot afford to lose my balance when we are now in a struggling situation. And that balance will help us to shield as much as possible. This is still a young team. A lot of players are very, very unexperienced. A lot of players are here to grow and to make actually their mistakes also over here so they can improve. And that's a situation we have to do. And I completely understand, and I fully understand the fans, because I see them every single day.
Yeah.
I'm walking, I'm not hiding. I enjoy Plymouth, I go to the coast, I go to my walk, and guess what? every 2.5 minutes I get stopped and I chit-chat with the fans. And I see there still a lot of fire, a lot of love, a lot of passion, and a lot of belief. So I always understand the fan, but I try to find a good balance when we are here, but also when we are there.
Another thing that I've learned watching Argyle over the years is that when they play Portsmouth, it's not a local derby, but it's a very important game. There's a lot of connections between the two cities. Are you aware that when you go to Fratton, and I think you do because of your comments, but when Plymouth Argyle go to Fratton Park, you're going to get a very hostile welcome. Are you and the players ready for that?
Yeah, we have to. There is no choice for us. We have to show up on Tuesday night, and we will, because those kind of games we also like to play, and we should like to play. Tell me one player who has no love for entering a full stadium, having this kind of atmosphere. This can give us a boost also.
Can I just ask you one more about some of the young players? Freddie Asaka, Caleb Roberts and Tegan Finn. Mm-hmm. They've all played in the first team this season, and Tegan's only 16, so that's quite an achievement. Mm-hmm. They played, particularly Freddie, a lot in the first half of the season. And I was just checking, Freddie's not played since you took over. Caleb played against Brentford the day you took over. And Tegan, I think, played once as a sub against Burnley. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts on those three players? Are they promising players? Are they good players for the future? Would you consider playing them now, either as a sub or even in the starting lineup? Is the pressure of the situation too much for them? Could you just give us an overview on those three in particular, please? Mm-hmm.
I think you're completely right. This is the future of Argyle. This is the short, the mid and the long-term future of Argyle. And it's important how you implement young players and when. I was coach with the youngest team for the last 3 years, not only in Belgium, one of the youngest teams in Europe. So now I know exactly how to develop a young player and how to protect also the player in aim to develop him for the midterm and for the future. And I think this is just a very, very difficult situation for young players, because some of our experienced players it's a demanding situation, a struggling situation for them. What we're going to expect now for Finn to turn the things over for us, or from Caleb, or also from Isaka. These are very good lads. These are our boys. They're in a good way, and we try to develop them best possible, and somehow also to protect them also best possible. But this is the future of Argyle, and I'm very happy, and we are all happy with the profiles of them. And speaking especially about Freddie, that's a player with a weapon. That's something we miss just purely if you look at our profiles offensively, having player with a clear weapon. His weapon is pace, and I think we can use this.
Just one follow-up then. Freddie is an attacking player, and we've talked about the lack of options up front. With his pace, is he somebody that you could use in the next few games, do you think?
100%.
Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck on tomorrow night.
Cheers.
Maxi, first time we've spoken. How are you enjoying your time here at Argyle?
Yeah, I'm really happy here, and from the first days, I think I already told that I felt like I'm home. So, of course, happy here, and we have our goal, we have our mission. So just keep going and believe.
And the fans have really taken to you. Have you felt how much the fans enjoy watching you play?
Yeah, of course. I really appreciate it. It's great, and I never felt it before in my career. And yeah, of course, I'm enjoying and like our mission as a team to bring it back for them on the pitch, because they're doing a great job and they support us fantastic. It's home game or away game, and they're really great. And what we wanted just to show it on the pitch and thank them on the pitch.
I remember watching your first game, and you made a big tackle in the first 5 or 10 minutes, and there was this huge fist bump from you, and I mean the fans reacted to it. Did you feel that?
Yes, yeah. I knew before I came that English football is something different, and I just felt it in the first minutes on the pitch.
And you always wanted to play in England?
Yeah, of course. I think it is a dream for every kid, and because this is the best football in the world, I think, and yeah.
And what was it like to play and score at Manchester City?
That's great. It was unbelievable. Of course, we were a bit sad because we conceded 2 goals from the set pieces, and I think against Manchester City we could play a bit better in the set pieces. But on the other hand, it was a fantastic experience for everyone, for the team, and yeah, it was great, and it will be in my head like till the end.
Absolutely. How much are you looking forward to playing at Portsmouth tomorrow? They're another club with passionate fans.
Yeah, I heard that there will be one of the best atmosphere in the championship. Of course, excited because I think why we are footballers play football just because of this feeling, you know. And I mean, every game we will have pressure, and I think it's even better to play with pressure. Then we will be more concentrated and just focused. So I really like to play in the like big stadiums in the great atmosphere, and that's why we play football.
And there's so much going on in your homeland at the moment, in Ukraine. Is it difficult to concentrate on the football?
Yes, it's difficult, but I just have to do it because I enjoy football. I love football, and I mean, every day I have 2-3 hours just to concentrate on football and forget about our problems in my country. And I can say that, of course, it's hard, but on the other hand, it helps me and helps other one to just forget about it at least for a few hours and just concentrate on the game.
And did I see somewhere your dad tends to scout your next opponents and gives you advice about who you're going to play? Is that right?
Yeah, my parents, they're in Kiev, so sometimes they don't have connection to watch the games or to speak with me. But yeah, my father, he's my like personal analytics, so he helps me a lot. And yeah, when I was young, I think from 5 years old, when I started to play in Shakhtar Academy, then he just watched and helped me from like every training. He was on the pitch, and then when I moved to Czech Republic, to Europe, I sent him always trainings because he really missed it, and he wanted to watch and analyze. So he loves his job, and I really appreciate it because it helps me really a lot.
And has he been to see you play here yet?
Here, what?
Here at Plymouth. Has he been to Plymouth yet, to Devon?
No, because it's impossible right now for my parents to move from Kiev, so they just watch the games in the TV. Sometimes they try to find it in the internet, and sometimes when they don't have an opportunity to watch, they just watch after the game when our analyst send it to me.
It was great to meet you.
Yeah.
Best of luck. Thank you,
Thank
Maxi.
you.
Hello, Maxi. Just one question from me. You've played a few games in the Championship now. Everybody, I think, in Europe knows about the Premier League, don't they? But the Championship, what do you think the standard of the Championship is like? The teams you've played, there's some very different styles, aren't there? You know, some teams are very physical and long. Some teams pass the ball more. Just can you give me your thoughts on what you think of the teams in the Championship and the standard?
Yeah, of course. That's a good question, and first of all, I want to say that what I realized that every team can play football and can play great with a big quality. If you will not let them play, they will fight till the end, and they will fight great. And I think this is the main point, because in Europe you have teams who can play with great quality, but they cannot fight and they cannot play so good in the tackles or duels. Or other teams you have who fight and really great, but when you let them play, it's hard for them because they don't have enough quality. But here it's just all together, and I think it's really great for every player to have this experience. And also you can see that from the Championship teams, a lot of players go to the national teams, and I think this is the main thing, and you can see the level of Championship here.
I wish you and the team all the best of luck for tomorrow night.
Thank you very much.
Anyone else? No, all good?
Yeah, all good.